You're not gonna catch me lacking, bro. I'm not gonna do that.
Welcome back to the Trying to Get Jack podcast. Hey, Manraj, what were you saying, bro? You were saying something really productive that, totally changed my mind about
Yeah.
life.
No, it's interesting because a lot of people, they do affirmations, and I
Yeah.
started doing them, and it really just changed my whole approach and mindset towards fitness, family, business, and I can't believe I just started doing this last week, and not like 6, 7 years ago. So
Bro, honestly,
that's what I was telling you guys. I'm like, I think you guys should try it, right? Say
yeah.
like, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm a successful business owner. I
Is that
will
what you
build
said?
muscle today. I
Do
will
you
lose
say
muscle.
that? Do you say that every morning?
Yeah, every morning.
You
I have like
start
a
with,
whiteboard, right? I have a whiteboard. I don't just say it. I actually write it down too in sentences.
bro, I am a strong, independent black woman every single day.
Yeah. I, and then after that,
What the hell? God
yeah.
damn it, Kags. We got a fucking.
What do you mean,
Wait,
bro?
what do you
Okay,
mean?
that's fine. That's great. Yeah.
People
No,
don't
that's
know
what he's
people that
identifying as. What's wrong with that?
people that people that are listening to this podcast do not understand that he's joking.
Oh, yeah, true.
Manraj is like
Why
super.
would I ever joke about that?
What do you
Never.
Yeah,
mean?
what do you actually think about affirmations? Do you actually think they don't work?
It's fake.
You
100%
think
fake.
so, eh?
It's fake.
What about you,
I don't
Kags?
believe in it.
Bro, I started this week. We'll see what happens.
So what made you
I
start
don't
doing them?
believe it.
So I follow this guy on Instagram. His name is Daddy Wellness, right? So this guy's like,
It
listen.
makes it 10 times
Hear
worse.
me out.
Literally makes it 10 times worse.
Hear me.
Daddy Wellness told me to do affirmations, yo.
This
Imagine how
guy,
that.
he's like super degenerate. He's like, yo, how to be healthy while like drinking, while like doing
Yeah,
all that shit. So on this
yeah,
podcast, he has a podcast, and he brings over this like out of niche. It's like this random girl that is like fucking talks about like neuroscience or whatever. So I listened to his episodes before. I started listening to this one, and then she's like talking about affirmations. And then the other guy, and then Daddy Wellness goes, yo, like, that's actually so sick. I've been doing that too. And then they both start going back and forth. They're like, yo, I've noticed all these good things happening to me. I'm like, yo, fuck it. Why not? Let's try this shit. Let's see what goes on.
yeah. Yo, I'm a believer of it, bro. I've been doing it since like 2020 when I left accounting. I don't know if I call it affirmations, but I kind of just do like in the morning like the coffee meditation, but then while you're doing the coffee meditation, you just think about like good stuff. You're just like, yo, this is sick. This is like, bless. Coffee is good. Or like, yeah, today's gonna be a blessed day. I'm gonna be the most jacked version of myself. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna chase my daily wins today, like Manraj likes to say. I'm gonna hit my power list or whatever it is, and then like I'll, frame it with reading afterwards. And I think it actually changes your brain towards like positive shit. So that way, rest of the day, you're actually thinking about just productive, abundant stuff. You're not thinking about constantly like, okay, well, this is not going right. This is not going right. Because most people start off their days like that, right? Look at their phone and like,
Yeah, right? Yeah.
yeah, just scattered. So I think it's more like, in my opinion, at least for me, it's more like, I'm not gonna say like, oh yo, I'm gonna be like a princess today or something. That I know it's not gonna actually happen. It's more just like starting the day off like thinking about right stuff rather than starting looking at my phone. Oh yo, Trump won, shit, man, world's gonna go to shit, and then it just escalates from there, right? So I think it's more starting in a positive manner. That's the benefit, in my opinion. Than like, yeah, you're saying like I'm gonna be a black woman and it's gonna happen or something.
Yeah. One of the things that also took away from that you touched on was like, before I do anything now, I like set the intention. Like usually I get super distracted pretty fast. So
Yeah.
like I'm gonna sit down like today I sat down and edited the YouTube vlog for today. I was like, yo, I'm gonna sit down for the next hour. I'm gonna just edit this shit. And me just say, what the hell is that, yo?
It was timer, bro. Look at this thing. You just put timer on and then you just and you just turn it on for 90 minutes and you put it and it starts beeping after 90. And then you just I just stop work.
Yo, but I'm like retarded. I'll just like go on YouTube. Like I'll start looking
I
up like
know.
starting highlights, like shit will just pop up in my brain. I'm like, I have to answer
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And
No, whatever works. Everyone has different ways, yeah.
I've been trying that past week too. I've like been trying both those things. I'm like, holy shit. Like when I just not even saying it out loud, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just fucking do the thing right now and setting the attention. I'm like, next hour, next last 4 hours has been dialed, just getting it in. So
That's amazing. Now it works. Yeah. I was telling you I add something else to that. And that's another level, to the affirmations. In the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself a high five, yeah.
You don't do that. You're actually lying. There's no way you do that.
Yo, you guys know Mel Robbins?
Didn't he die?
N- No, not her. It's a lady, bro. She has like the 5 second rule. You guys know the 5 second rule, right?
Oh yeah,
Basically,
do it right away. It's the girl with the glasses.
yeah. So she has the same thing.
Countdown.
She's a,
Five,
it's
four,
she,
three, two, one.
yeah. So she said it's a high five habit. So you basically in the morning you give yourself a high five, and you basically tell yourself, "Yo, today's gonna be a sick day," and then you start.
Manraj,
So
5 minutes before the podcast started, I went to Rounit. I was like, yo, I've been doing the most sus thing the past week, right? I told him about the affirmations, and he's like, I do something even more sus. I'm like, what is it? He said this, I started dying, bro. So
yo,
like
what?
you legit go hand to palm on the camera like
Yo,
this.
I don't do like fully just because it's like you put a mark on the mirror, but I kind of just like tap it, right? Yeah. I'll just go like this, and I'm like, yo, today's gonna be a sick day, and then I'll do a vacuum.
How long have you been doing that for?
Yo, I go in and out of it. Like I'm not that consistent with it, but like I'll probably do rip it like 4 or 5 times a week in the mornings when I go and like brush my teeth. Like before picking the brush, I was like, yo, look fucking sick today. Let's bang it, you know? Or like if I'm like pissing and shit, there's a mirror right there. I was like, yo, it's good. Yo, it's cool, man. And you like, it's wild. There's science behind if you do something weird like that, you randomly smile because it's so weird, it's so cringe, right? That when you smile, you feel better. So like everything just connects. It's sick.
That is mental.
It is so funny. But okay, other than affirmations, what else has been going on, Kags? You new training split, new routine, new intentions?
2 weeks down into the cut. Down what? 4 pounds as of today since last Wednesday.
Okay. You've been doing vlogs, right?
Yeah, weekly vlogs. Second one just went up this week. So
Let's go.
yeah, doing that. I've been running more. I've been playing more ball. Yesterday I went to go play ball. I was showing Manraj. Some guy brought a camera, started recording our like 6-person ball run.
I saw
So
that.
and then he had the video and then he post on YouTube after. So I'm like, yo, sick. I just went through, I was like, got all the clips. I'm like, yo, this is blessed. I was like, yo, what if I recorded it? But it's too much storage. This guy just did it for me. I was like, God's work. Affirmations, bro. I was like in my head when I started the ball run, I was like, yo, maybe I should record this. And all of a sudden, this video appears later on. Tell me that's not affirmations.
That's manifestation, bro.
Manifest,
I think you're confusing it.
same shit. Both are
Is
things
it?
is not a fan of.
I don't think it's the same thing. Because that's a different topic. That's good. You're playing so many different changes, man. You feel better than powerlifting?
Yeah. Kind
Yeah.
of fucked up to say it, but yeah. I was like, no, it feels good, yo.
We have more energy for everything else.
Having cut or having the focus on the cut,
Yeah.
progress is so much faster, bro. I feel myself getting leaner every single day. Feels good, right?
How many how much are you trying to lose? 30, right?
30? Yeah. Give or take, we'll see what it's like when we get closer to, but 30 is like the benchmark for now.
Damn, yeah. Everyone's cutting. Oh, no, what's your training? What's your cutting? You're cutting too, right?
Yeah.
Getting lean? Jeez.
I'm at 190, 190.2.
Oh shit. You're dropping
So
quicker now, eh?
I'll probably be like 180 by the end of the year.
That'd be nice.
180, 175, 180.
Yeah, you probably get a little bit lower. Yeah.
Yeah, 175, 180. So around there.
And what made it like kickstart? Because you're like stuck around that like 196, 197, right? For a bit, or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I just started taking a thyroid support thing. Because it was a
Okay.
little low. So I started taking a thyroid support.
Yeah.
And then also, we just got a little bit more aggressive, yeah.
Cardio?
Yeah. Just cardio and steps.
Hmm.
So it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but I think my coach was a little nervous looking at the numbers. So I was like, bro, let's fucking just push it. Like I feel good.
Are you trying to get like shredded?
No, not at all.
No, not worth it, right?
Probably, I'll probably get down to 175.
Nice.
I'll probably lie to my coach, tell him I'm 171. And then and then we'll start bulking. What? We'll start bulking. We'll start bulking from like 171
Yeah.
starting of January of 2025 up until like 200 until May until April or May of 2026, and then cut from May or June of 2026 up until November, and then compete November, December, January. Yeah, November, December, January.
2027.
2026, November, December,
Yeah.
and then January of 2027.
Compete.
Damn,
I'll
bro.
probably do like 4 shows.
Bro, I'll be like 39 by then. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
you're gonna be a
crazy.
fucking
I'll be
grandpa.
almost 40 by then, yeah.
Oh my God. It's gonna be a straight
And
boomer.
I'll actually be like 33, yeah.
It's gonna
That's
be,
wild.
you're gonna be an old timer.
I'll be old timer. I should, yeah.
You'll be in the master's class, bro.
Yeah,
You
I'll
get
come.
do
Yeah,
the same show in masters or
yeah,
whatever.
I could do masters, yeah.
That's actually fucked.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I'm down, bro. After I saw this guy, I was like, yo, I in my head, I was like limiting myself before. I was like, oh, I can only compete for the next 5 years. I saw these guys backstage. I was like, yo, this guy's 45, this guy's 67. Yeah, I got another 37 years in me, bro. I was like, I'm down. I got excited, bro. I was like, this is
Yeah.
gonna be sick. Just
The,
keep
o-
competing for.
the only thing is, yo, once you get to those like ages, you're not improving, right? You just look the same year after year after year.
You're not improving, but you're inspiring.
Damn.
Clip
Clip that
that, bro.
shit. Clip that shit.
But yeah, think about it. Like that guy who was
Every
67.
time they go up, bro, fucking everyone claps, bro. Not
Yeah,
even
bro.
you're clapping when the fucking old 65, they're like, how old
Yeah.
today, sir? And the guy goes, 69. She's like, we have 69-year-old Alfred in the house. And then everyone goes crazy, bro.
Yeah. I think the impact is just like it still keeps improving, right? Because imagine like the
Bro,
amount of
I'm
people.
bro, I'm going bro, I'm going there to like kill people's weekends, bro.
I
I'm
know, I
going
know.
there to like ruin their weeks, ruin their 5 months of dieting, 4 months of dieting. Like that's what
Yeah.
I'm going there for, right?
Whatever works, bro.
But yeah, I no no,
Everyone has
I want to
different
inspire.
drives.
I want to inspire too.
Yeah, you're already inspiring a lot of people, even though you don't mean to do it. And in honesty, yeah. So
That's funny.
you
Ronan,
inspire me every day.
I'm like Ronan. I'm like, yo, do the second. I'm like, yo, do this show and do that show. Yo, like I'm gonna think about it. I'm like, yo, just ruin people's 2024, bro. Just
I
ruin.
remember that.
He's
I
like,
remember
yo,
that.
like I'll see. You'll think about. I'm like, bro, just sign up, bro. He's like,
You know what it is? I thought about it beforehand too, but I was like, you know what? Like it's one of those things where I didn't want to kind of do the other shows because like I couldn't improve enough, right? Like you literally talked about improving. Like I don't think I would improve certain areas that I wanted to improve for like those shows.
it's only 1 week apart, yo. I don't think that's too bad.
What
I
can
don't know, but
you
like
what can you bring up within like 2 weeks or like a week like that?
I could have refined my posing a little bit and maybe like got drier.
Just better peak. Just try something different.
Yeah, I could have tried something different.
Maybe change 2%, bro.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, the 98%'s already there. You can't do
yeah.
anything.
But bro, after like that, I showed it. At night, I had like 36 rice cakes. After cardio point, I sat down and banged so much rice cakes. And this whole week, bro, my coach giving me pretty good calories too, like 400 carbs, 30 fat, 250 protein. But every day I've been just like a snack, end up hitting 650 carbs. Yeah. I
God
just,
damn.
bro, I'm like up like 10 pounds right now. I'm 157 this morning.
Saw your thumbnail. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Uh,
Yeah.
but now I gotta pull back. So coach like, yo, start doing. So I did Stairmaster today again, 30 minutes. Fuck, man. Cardio back in the mix. Started gaining weight too quick. But yo, it's actually wild how your brain works. You're like so amped about this one goal that you don't give a shit that you're just eating cucumbers all day. And then now that's like taken away. You're like, fuck it. I'm like a free guy and I just start eating all this like shit that's in front of me. Right? So it's wild how like the restriction mindset works. But
You know there's an end to it, right? It's like
100%.
after the show, like, oh, there's no show anymore, right?
Yeah.
And you can be the most disciplined person ever, but like shit
Yeah.
happens, right? That's why like you kind of ease up.
Yeah. And that's
How's,
why I was yeah.
how's your training been being up 10 pounds? Like everything feels juicy still?
Bro, I haven't like bro, I've trained fucking I've trained every single day since Sunday, bro. And we're
Oh, yeah.
training tomorrow too. I just can't stop training, bro. It just feels so good. Like I'm sore everywhere, but like I just want to fucking keep training. It's like everything is just coming back with the food. And like
Yeah.
mood is better. Like I can literally feel testosterone being more, right? I just want to like just in the gym, I just want to go ham every single session. I'm training tomorrow too. I'll really like come up fucking whatever. I just want to train tomorrow too. So, but
Yo,
it's
when
good.
you get that lean, does your dick stop working?
Bro, yeah. So your balls get this small, bro. They look like peanuts.
They actually like I was asking people at the show, and they're like, "Yo,
It doesn't stop working, but like the part that comes after, like it's not much.
Wait,
I
what?
have no idea what this is talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you get hard though? Yes, no?
Yeah, yeah, you can get hard, bro. Yeah, of course.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not on anything, right? Like I'm natural. So like it's not like I get that fucking amplified. It's not that big of a.
interesting.
Yeah, you just have no fats and shit in you, right? Carbs and stuff, so your test does take a hit. Like you don't feel like doing stuff, right?
As fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But other
You're
than
just
that, we're
lazy,
chilling.
bro, all day long.
Yeah, I literally feel like my energy is just like,
You're just dragging your feet through everything.
yeah,
Pretty much how it feels.
yeah. Like little things, bro. Like I would be like, oh fuck, like the paper clip dropped. Like fuck yeah, I'm not gonna pick it up. I'll just like let it go sit there. Like it just like whatever, like it'll be just right here, right?
How
And
was it
like
like that?
uh, like little things, bro. Now I'm like, yo, I just like clear out my desk and shit. Like everything is fine. Like, actually it's not that clear right now, but it just little things that you don't, yeah,
You're still ripping bare caffeine going into prep too, right? Like even before your show?
yeah. I'm doing more now
Okay, that makes sense.
to suppress my appetite. Apparently, I had to bring it back up. I was gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna like it's gonna be a recovery week where I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, rest, recover, and then like I'm gonna let my appetite, come back, whatever it is, and I'm gonna not eat as much, whatever it is. And I'm gonna do less caffeine. But I just fucking started going ham on food. The body is so hungry, right? It's trying to get back to its set point, right? So like I think my set point is probably like 165, 170. So just wants to get back up there as soon as possible. And then you gotta like fight it to like get a new set point per se. So it could be like a leaner starting phase. Like if I can start my growth phase at like 157, 158 and like be used to like eating 3,500 calories, for example, bro, like the ceiling is so much nicer, right? And then the shape is gonna be maintained a little bit better. And that's the idea with like doing the rebound correctly. And technically, like I didn't mess up too much because in the past, like in the first time, I gained like I think 25 pounds. And like a lot of people gain like 20, 30 pounds right off the bat, right in the first week. So in the first few days, I was only up like 3, 4 pounds. And the last 2 days, I think I'm actually like maybe holding on to water too because I'm so sore. Like my legs are sore, back is sore, everything is kind of sore too.
Hmm.
But yeah, so I just want to take advantage of the rebounding phase, but at the same time, mentally, I'm in a phase where, yeah, I want to fucking just lift weights, enjoy, eat food.
But you're not gonna get up. You're not gonna pass 170, right?
Probably not, yo. I don't think I need to.
Yeah, you'll probably just go from like 165, 150, like year after year, because you said you're gonna compete every year, right?
Yeah, 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 probably. I might like I'll see depending on how I'm looking. Like I'll kind of compare my pictures from like once because I don't think I need to go over 170 personally. But like if I look like I'm still holding good shape at like 170, I might push it a bit more, right? But the plan is like for the next we got is November, December, so like next 6 months, like at least 24 weeks, give it for growth, right? In 24 weeks, so like 12 to 15 pounds, which is like right at the 170 mark. And then another like 12-week prep, right? And rinse and repeat that
But
for a
you
bit.
think that's enough to improve
I think like
once?
I think we'll find out, right? So I think one of the things I've learned from this prep is like the amount of detail with the meals and training and stuff that I paid attention to, even though I did before. I know there were certain things I can improve on, right? So this time around, I think I'll just be like extra dialed in if like, oh, improving. Because before there was no purpose behind it. It's like you're just trying to grow. Like I know I have certain weak points like shoulders, abs, stuff like that, and I'm training them. But now it's like a clear intention behind them and like tracking even like the core workouts and making sure you're progressing on them, like you were talking about, get ankle weights, right? Things like that, and like just progressing on the weak points consistently. Because last year I had a lot of time with like the shoulder issue I was being annoying about, right? And then like it kept throwing me off, so I never really went through even improving at all last year. I just kind of stayed in the same ballpark, and then I just did a cut, right? So this year, if I can like improve and actually be intentional with it, I think it can lead to some gains, right? But as like a natural person, like your ceiling is already kind of down there, but I'm gonna do everything I can do, right? So I think we'll be fine. Well, I think we'll find out, right? I think it's more fun to have like the competing thing every year rather than just improve for a longer period of time. Because I think this, like, what I learned from the stage time is like, yo, reps on stage is like, it trumps everything, right? If I had more reps on stage, I think I'd be way more confident just being able to present whatever you have, you know?
Yeah.
Fair.
But I think the confidence also comes from the competence, right? Like just doing it for a long time.
For sure,
Knowing you
100%.
have a physique, right?
100%.
But like, bro,
Yeah,
if you're like, soon as you go backstage, if you see the people like you're getting on stage with, you already know where you're gonna place roughly.
kind of, yeah.
Right? So like you could go there like after 1 year of working out, and you could see everyone backstage and be like, "These guys are in my class. Okay, I'm getting murdered."
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
There's
for sure.
nothing you can do, right? It's not like
Yeah,
basketball where like a shitty team can play like really sick and like get a comeback. It's like bodybuilding. It's like once you're there, you can't do anything. You
for
can't like
sure.
outpose someone if they're like 30% better than you.
100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's
Even in this one, my game was whole like again, you want to like you have mentality, kill everybody who's back there. It's fine. Like I went into it like, yo, this is the best I've ever looked. So I've literally done everything I could possibly do, and the way I could look, this is sick for my standards, right? But now it's like, okay, if I can improve that look, that's all I'm chasing, right? I know it sounds cheesy and shit, like you want to beat everybody, but like that's literally all I can really chase, right? It's like improving my own physique. So if I go into a thought process, 'cause this is what I did for the last 4 years in my head. I was like, I just want to come back so fucking sick that I'm just gonna beat everybody, or like I'm gonna look so sick, people are gonna be like, that's crazy, right? What I realized this show was like, yo, like every year I do a cut anyways, right? There's just like extended 3, 4 week extreme cut, right? But it also gives me reps on stage, right? And then as long as I'm improving year by year, again, I'm not gonna maybe like maybe 2 years down the line, something happens and I'm not able to improve at all in that season. Then it might not be like then I'm gonna be forcing a prep. Maybe I shouldn't do it,
Mhm.
right? But if I can improve for a solid 6 months, it's like, yo, why not, right?
yeah. Plus, I also think their training age is a big factor as well.
I think so.
Like
Yeah,
it's like you're not even like you've already trained for majority of your time, right? Because you've been working for what, 12, 13 years?
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
So it's like it's not
Yeah,
like you're gonna make leaps and bounds.
exactly,
Right?
exactly.
So
Yeah,
yeah, if you've
and
been
I had
training,
fun, yeah.
yeah.
Also, yeah, I just want to have that fun again, so I'm down.
Huh.
Kegs, you got some juicy questions for us?
Yo, question number one. What are your
Is this planned?
It's planned,
oh,
bro.
Oh, okay.
We-
It's like all right.
we're gonna do so we usually just talk and then we're gonna do 3 questions. Question number one, 3 favorite carb sources, each of you personally.
I can start right now because I'm fucking craving carbs. So, rice cakes, pasta, sourdough bread. Fucking love all three of them.
Yeah. I would just say bread and rice and potatoes.
Bread, rice, potatoes.
Boring, yo.
But yo,
Bread.
like if you're saying carb source, you're saying carb like you're not saying like it can be high fats and protein though, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying carb source.
Okay, okay.
I
So
would
what?
I would say potatoes.
It was like boring, yo. And then it's repeated what I said.
It has to be boring. It has to be boring. I'd probably go
Yeah,
potatoes my number one. Rice would probably be. I don't think I'd put rice there. I think I'd probably put pasta over rice.
yeah.
Number three. Fuck. Rice is probably the thing I eat the most outside of all that.
I love rice, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm so like that's
Bro,
what.
you can because if you have rice, you can do fried rice, you can do like mushed up rice, you can do like sushi rice, you can do fucking, you can do so many types of rice, man. You can mix with anything, any meat, any sauce, put any sauce on it. Like we're not saying we can't put sauces on it, right?
Fair.
So you
You
can
know
make
what?
rice taste
What
so
I
good.
didn't realize until I started cutting the past 2 weeks,
Yeah,
how much more calories. Like I always knew potatoes were like more like volume. Like so that's
yeah,
what I tell my clients. I
yeah.
didn't realize how much it actually was until I
It's
started
wild.
tasting it. I'm
So
like, this
much.
is fucked, bro. Like I would be eating like 2,400 calories worth of the rice, and I'd just be like, where's more food? Now I'm like, holy shit, I eat one meal with like 500 calories of potato. I'm like, yo, this is blessed
It's
I
wild,
think
right?
I think 100 grams is only 77 calories.
for potatoes.
Yeah.
Like boiled, right?
Yeah, boiled or like air fried or whatever. Yeah.
You know, pumpkin is even lower.
Pumpkin?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never eat pumpkin. No, I've never ate that.
I've never eaten pumpkin either.
you take like boiled pumpkin. and then it's less calories than potato per 100 grams.
Is it sweet?
I feel like it's not worth the trade-off. It doesn't sound good.
It'd be like sweet potato,
It's like sweet potato, right?
same thing. And I was like, damn, I might try that out. See how it goes.
Interesting. Is it like
Oh, what
higher
am-
fiber?
I'd I'd assume so. It's probably like squash, right? Same thing.
Interesting.
Grows in the ground, root vegetable. It's not like it comes from a tree. So because of that, it probably have more fiber in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So potatoes the ultimate carb source, yeah, if you're trying to cut.
I'd say so.
Pastas for bulking. Yeah. Crazy.
Pasta so
Even
good.
bulking, bro. Potatoes are pretty good.
Really?
Bro, I was having like, bro, I used to have a meal of like 800 grams of potatoes, bro.
You're rowdy.
Like entire like plate filled. Bro, it just tastes like French fries.
Legit.
You know what I'm thinking about doing for my next bulk? Cutting up like sweet potato and like
Yeah.
fries,
Yeah.
putting like fucking pink salt on it and getting a Chipotle mayo.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
Gains.
Just having that every day. That sounds fucking good as fuck.
It's so good. Bro, that was one of
That actually sounds so fucking good. I've been thinking about the last week and a half. I'm like, oh fuck.
Bro, this is the first time I've ever heard you like
Talk about food, right?
Yeah.
food like this.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah,
holy
yeah.
shit, who is this
That's
guy?
the only time.
Yo, it's
Topics
actually
is
wild.
everything.
It's actually wild. Like I did after while I was doing whatever the cutting thing, in my head I was like, I don't fuck food. Like I don't really care about food. Like I don't really care about taste. And then like ever since like now I've stopped and like I started eating my dad's mint chicken. He made fried rice the other day. I was like, holy fuck, man, food tastes so good. And like it makes your day so much better when you eat like tasty food. Like you just like I was like I didn't know like this could like enhance my mood this much. I would like be doing something, I'll be like annoyed or whatever, eat some good food. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I feel blessed. Like I literally convinced my mind I don't give a shit about food, bro. Right? And I started having some good food. And I was like, holy shit. Like even just putting like extra sauces. Like I bought Nando's garlic peri peri sauce. I've been
Yeah.
just spamming that on like rice and chicken. And I was like, holy shit, it tastes so good. So
But
You
I
guys,
think now you have the highest like level of comparison. So it
I
tastes
know.
even better.
I know every bite, bro.
That's why.
Even like sweetener and decaf coffee, bro. I was like, oh my God, this is like. Well, the other day of Timmy's, I asked for one milk and one sugar. I had the coffee first sip. I was like, bro, this is like whatever, God's water, yo, or God's milk. What I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But yo, every sip was so.
oh fuck.
What the fuck did he just say?
But yo, every sip was so good. I was like, every sip I was enjoying, bro. I was like affirmation every sip. You know, that's how good it was.
Did you get hangry on your prep?
I just get like triggered, bro. Like honestly, like my parents.
I just get triggered.
Like I will honestly get triggered more by vibes by anyone than anybody else. Cause
Yeah,
like he would just keep pawing and trying to play with me at like this time, like around 3, 4 p.m. I'm like,
yeah.
bro, fuck off, right? I'll just like push his face like that. But then I'll be like, yo, sorry, buddy, right? And then I'll like go play with him a little bit. But my parents kind of knew. Like I kind of told them, I'm like, yo, like I might be not as nice than I usually am. So I warned them. But like I don't have like luckily, not luckily, but like I'm not seeing anybody, right? So hey, I didn't have to be angry like that.
I'm an absolute dickhead when I'm hangry.
Yeah.
It's so
I know a
bad.
lot of people are. My sister's kind of like that. Um, she loves food, right? If someone's a food person and they cut, they get, yeah, I can see that.
Like today, I told you I had my first meal at like what 4 o'clock.
Crazy.
Bro, I didn't realize I was hangry till like I was driving back and I called my girl. I'm like, and then she just like, I didn't realize I was cheesed, and I'm like, oh shit, yo, like I'm actually like a little bit meaner than I usually am.
Yeah.
Well, why are you so mean? I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? And I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like, yo, if I were to go into a competition phase, it'd be mental. I just be cheese at everyone.
It's not
That's
that
what,
bad, bro.
yeah, you got to
It's not
reframe
that
it. This is what I was talking about, reframing. Like I reframe
bad.
my mind that I didn't like food, and I reframe my mind that I'm every like literally every single time someone asks you how you feel, I'm like, oh, I feel blessed. You. That's pretty sick. It's voluntary. I
Yeah.
literally would repeat that every single time. And like I don't know how many times you asked me. I was like, "Yeah, I feel blessed." Like I literally convinced my mind that it was easy.
You're fine.
And you have to tell yourself that, or like you're just going down a path where everyone kind of wants you to, and
Yeah.
then it's already like you lost.
Game
Like,
over.
yo, don't get me wrong, competing's hard, but I don't think it's as hard as like people make it out to seem. right? I think people add an element of like, yo, I'm suffering so much and this and that because they want other people to like, they're kind of fishing for a little bit of compliments, be like, yo, you're crazy, bro. You're such a hard worker, right? So I think they kind of make it a little bit, they act like they're suffering a little bit more, but it's not too tough, bro.
It's just like
Not that
uncomfortable,
hard.
bro. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just uncomfortable. Like it's yeah,
I would say the first like 3 weeks getting into it is like a little hard, but once you're in the rhythm, you're like 6, 7 weeks deep.
Yeah.
It's like smooth sailing.
yeah. I found the
'Cause
last 2 weeks were like fucking whack. Those were the
really?
two. Yeah, cause bro, like the last fucking week, I was like 90 minutes of cardio every day and like night cardio, morning cardio, and then the fucking 11 liters of water for like 3 days in a row. Like, bro, that shit like banged my head in. So, other than that, I was chill.
Yeah, I don't mind that stuff.
Yeah,
I just like doing something.
yeah,
Rolling
yeah,
something
yeah.
around.
That was good. I actually, honestly, I kind of missed the structure already. I was like, yo, I just
Yeah,
want some fucking structure, but
you're
it's
just
okay.
like so regimented. You're just doing
Yeah,
everything XYZ. And the craziest thing is like, well, the craziest thing is like every day, like when you look at your physique, it's bro, it changes like 2%, 3%.
yeah, it changes a
It
lot.
changes a lot, bro.
The last like 5 weeks, every day
It's
you're like looking
crazy.
fine.
Like how much your physique changes, it's insane.
But you're
So
so
it's
lean,
actually
right?
what?
So you're so lean, so like any more fat drop, like you could actually see it come off. Or
Bro,
like
you're just getting more and you're just getting leaner and leaner and leaner, and it's like you'll never. I don't think you ever feel that sense of progression. So it's like once you're in that phase, it's like so easy to keep going. Because when you're bulking, you don't like what do you do? Add 5 pounds to your lift every 2 months, okay?
Yeah,
Right? And you gain maybe what 2 pounds, 3 pounds every like 4 weeks, okay? Whereas like when you're cutting, it's like the scale's constantly dropping. You're getting leaner and leaner, right? Like fucking, you look crazy in the mirror and everything. So yeah, I think that's why once you're into it, like it's easy.
I agree.
Not bad, bro. You could compete.
Yeah, easy.
You're just putting it on a like a crazy pedestal. I think
not,
if I think if you're using drugs, then that like fucks you up. I think that's a lot harder. But naturally, I don't think it's hard.
I just don't think I want to do it.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
But I'm saying you can do it. Like anyone can do it. But
No, I totally believe it. It's
yeah,
not like I'm saying it's something I can't do. It's like
yeah.
do a part in that. Number two, how many sets should you do per exercise?
How many sets per exercise?
Per exercise.
Depends on the exercises, right? So
Say 1 to 4.
yeah, that's a good number. I would say like for most people, 2 to 3, 2 to 4. Like I don't know, someone would actually do the one set right. But yeah, if you're like advanced, you can maybe do a couple exercises, one top set, and that'll be good enough. Like we're doing like a Smith squat or some shit like that. But if you're doing, yeah, that's another thing, right? If you're taking that top set, down set approach, then 2 sets maybe. If you're doing like a high volume approach where you're maybe training like RP 7, 8, then maybe 3, 4 sets, higher reps, though you're not completely going to failure.
I like
So,
the 1 to 4 set rule. It's pretty good. 1 to 4 is usually a pretty good framework. I was gonna add like if you're more what happened?
No, because Ronan would just say like 2 to 3 sets, and you're like 1 to 4,
No, but two to
and then
three
Ron's just like,
is one to
yeah,
four. And then he
yeah,
explained, he's like, yo, top set, some people can do one set. This guy frozen? What's
did
going
he
on?
freeze?
no, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Why are you staring? What were you saying at?
Oof, don't worry, bro.
That's it.
My vibes is being fucking. He had an appointment today, a vet appointment. So it's fine. We're just updating the family chat. Mom and dad, oh, how's vibes? How's vibes? How's vibes? Is he dying yet? Like, yo, fucking chill, man. He's okay.
Dog people.
Yeah, I love dogs. He's not here, right? Okay.
Does
Wait,
he
sorry.
that bear up in the back?
What?
See that bear thing, or I don't know what's in the back there
Yeah,
behind.
Bunty, bro.
Does he fuck
Right.
that up?
Well, he bangs the comforter behind it. So this one right here, every night at like 9 p.m. after his dinner, he takes that out and he fucking goes ham, bro. Like for legit for like 3 minutes every day, 9 p.m. He drags it, pulls it down. This guy falls down, Bunty, and he just fucking goes to town, bro. It's so funny.
Does he have his balls?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's not neutered, bro.
Oh, he's not neutered.
No.
Shit.
Bro, we went to a place in like we went to a cousin's house and there was like 5 other dogs there and they're all guy dogs too. And like I think one was female maybe. Bro, this guy like goes everywhere and he tries banging all of them. But
That's
like that's how dogs play though. So it's not like a bad thing. But we had to put him on a leash, bro. We would just he would just try to find a dog sneakily, like, you know.
I've been to the dog park so many times, bro. There's like a
Yeah.
big ass dog and
Yeah.
the smallest dog. Bro, you think
It's so
like
funny.
bro, the big dog gets like fuck it. It's like, yo, let me eat this thing up.
Yeah.
Mental. I'm like, yo, these guys are crazy.
It's wild, bro.
Should not
You
be in the same dog park.
yeah, it's rowdy. But anyways, bro, you were saying something. One out of 4 sets. 1 to 4 sets.
1 to 4 sets. I was gonna say, would you agree that general guideline, if you're a beginner, probably more towards the higher rep range, and then if you're lower, you can, if you're more advanced, you can probably get away with 1 to 2 sets, maybe 3.
Generally, yes, but I would still base it on the movement. Like I wouldn't want some like a beginner to like squat 4 sets if they don't even know how to like squat properly. Like I would maybe just do like a couple quality sets, try to get the form down, and then instead of repeating the bad pattern. But yeah, like a chest support or like a machine, I'll go to town, you know, build some tissue, build my muscle connection.
Sorry.
Okay.
Question 3.
Question 3, bro.
How would you plan out eating out on a diet?
You're the best person to answer this, bro. You're about to go eat out tonight on a diet.
Bro, I'm about to muck some Laziz today. I'm so excited.
What are you gonna? How you manage to muck Laziz on a diet, brother?
So this morning I did legs.
Why did go to your brother?
It came out of him, bro. We're rubbing
Yeah,
off.
it just came out, bro.
It just came out.
Yeah, affirmations, bro.
It wasn't a lot, but it came out.
Yeah.
Morning did legs, cardio in the morning. I've just been fasted all day, pretty much till like the last hour. Had potatoes, veggies, and chicken. Bro, when I'm cutting, I have no problem like fasting in the morning. So
Yeah.
I fast. My fast goes usually to 1 o'clock.
Do you do caffeine?
Yeah, I had pre-workout in the morning. I had energy drink after, so I'm also pretty wired. Um, yeah, that's been my go-to. Drink a fuck ton of water, and then at night I won't go too overboard. I already feel pretty full now. I'm gonna go eat in like 2, 3 hours, so I'm not that hungry. So I should be good. Enjoy my food. I'm making sure I'm working out tomorrow, so just make sure to use that energy. Probably get a new little weigh in tomorrow too, so it should be good. Not that
Sick.
hard.
Yeah. So like basically you're not like doing like a cheat meal per se that's like overdoing your calories. You're just fitting your cheat meal into the calories, right?
Yeah, that's what I do most of the time.
Yeah.
Um, Typically, if there's something like that, I probably wouldn't have a dieting phase during that time. Like if it was like Christmas
Yeah.
and like obviously I'm probably gonna follow the same approach, but I wouldn't expect to lose weight because I just know like
Yeah.
Christmas party like with all the family around for the once in a year time, and I'm not really gonna give a shit. So
Yeah. No, I like that approach better because I think a lot of us we end up doing like I'll do a cheat meal on top of my normal whatever deficit calories, and then it throws you off like your deficit per se for the week, and then you're constantly going in circles, and like a week of cutting is already wasting time because you're not actually building anything. So like every time we do a cheat meal that like throws you off your cut, it's like yo, you're just wasting time, right? So integrating it, I think, is probably the best approach.
like I had my lunch prepped out. It
Yeah.
was what 350 grams of potatoes, 300 grams of chicken, and then like 200 grams of veggies. And that was what
Okay.
I was usually gonna eat. But then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I was eating out. So I just cut that in half. I only ate half of it. I'm like, yo, I'll make even more space for it, right? Like I probably won't go over the calories regardless, because it's at like
Yeah.
21, 2200 calories. Like I saw the space, but I was like, I'll just eat even less and give myself that wiggle room to play with. So
So you don't care about like you're meeting more the calories. You're not really caring about like okay, I have to hit the protein number for like a day out.
I'll probably have a shake. I think I'll get close to it. But
Okay.
today I'm probably more focused on the calories. Where
Calories.
the other day I'll probably be dialed in. I'm dialed. I'm getting 200 grams, so I'm not too concerned about it. One day isn't gonna fuck you up, right? So
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm trying to get to like, for example, somebody who's like, say, like working a normal job, right? And they're like, oh, I just want to go eat out with my wife once a week, and I'm still on a deficit diet, whatever it is, and they're not working out in the morning or whatever it is. For them too, it's like, okay, just plan ahead so you have those meals or you fast, whatever kind of works for the individual, and just make sure you fit those calories, that whatever meal you're having outside, into the calories rather than like try to hit your protein or whatever. Obviously, ideally you want to hit protein as well, but within the calories is the go-to move, right? Don't try to go over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would say the same shit. I would kind of just add on in terms of during the day if someone wants to still eat food, just keep it protein and like fruits and veggies heavy, right? And save your carbs and fats for nighttime. So like in the morning, if you're normally doing like sourdough and eggs, just do eggs, right? Or just do like egg whites, for example. And then in the lunchtime, whatever they're doing, take the carbs out maybe. Or have a really sick training session, like you said in the morning. You had a nice leg day, right? So have a massive back day or like leg day on that specific day, and then maybe make that outside meal post workout if you can. But yeah, definitely fit it into the calories so you don't like waste a whole day. Yeah. Manraj, anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys answered it. I don't really eat out too much, like once every 2 months. If I do,
Yeah.
I don't really care, to be honest.
Like a client.
It's a
Say what
calorie.
say a client asks you. Right?
Yeah, I'll tell them same thing. Just eat protein all day long, and then just save your carbs and fats for night.
Yeah.
But also, like, know what you're eating at night, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, if you're going to your cousin's house, obviously you'll probably like if you and your cousins usually have pizza, then you'll probably have pizza, right? So just do the math ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I could only have 6 slices. I can have 8, or I could have 4 instead of 6.
Or
So
if you're
just
going
do
to a
the math.
restaurant, look at the menu, like
Yeah.
wherever you're doing.
Also, I always tell them like, bro, don't. I don't know why people drink liquid calories. That blows my mind. Blows my mind. Like people will go out to eat pizza, and they'll be at a cousin's house eating pizza, and they'll be drink like 3 glasses of Coke. It's like that's like
Yeah.
400 calories right there.
Bro, I went on my vacation to Mexico. I went with 5 other people.
Oh my! They just drink all their calories, right?
Like we're sitting down to have a meal. I'm getting Coke Zero.
Yeah,
Yo, they have the Coke Zero option. Yo, let's get full Coke. I'm like, bro, why? Like, at least have an alcoholic beverage if you're gonna drink something. But this is just fucking straight, just like, let me just drink Coke. I tasted both of them. I'm like, taste the fucking same, bro. It's not, there's literally zero difference.
Crazy.
yeah.
But it's
I
like
don't.
every single time. I'm like, no wonder.
Even on my thing when I went to Mexico, like me and my girlfriend, whatever, we are just having like Coke Zero, but everyone else is just having like Coke, Sprite, and I was like, bro, this is crazy.
Mental.
And like every day, like bro, imagine like you have it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. You have like 3, 4 glasses. It's like 600 calories.
Easily.
6 times 7, it's like easy, like 4,000, 3,500 calories pound.
Wild.
Mental.
Wild. Even orange juice, right? Love
Yeah,
it.
just people who just eat random shit. I don't know. Like they're just drinking just to like drink calories.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I
Like I
think
get it.
it's
I get it to a certain degree. Like you don't want to have a pizza slice with water.
yeah.
Okay, that's kind of weird. But like fuck it, at least have like Coke Zero, right? Or like you could have
Yeah.
like Diet Root Beer, or like some other shit, like Diet Sprite.
Yeah. I think in our mindset wise, when we go in like events like or like Cancun or whatever it is, it's like we go like fully switch off. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go all out. That means like sugary drinks, food, all that stuff. But it's like, yo, you gotta stay somewhat on to be like a decent individual. If you want to like stay kind of on track, like you don't want to like go all the way. Like you always want to have some sort of baseline and foundation that like you live by, like principles wise. So I'm gonna have a meal where like there's some protein in it. I'm gonna not maybe do crazy sugary drinks. I'm still gonna move my body. Like there's some sort of foundation where you have to do it. Like you don't just get to a place where like, oh, I can just whatever do random shit now and maintain it forever. That never really happens. You'll still be somewhat intentional, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know how people do that all inclusives. Well, I honestly like there's so many times when I was at all inclusives and I was just seeing other people eat, I was getting disgusted, bro. Like I
It's
could like
wild.
genuinely throw up.
Yeah,
It's so nasty. Bro,
this
like they
food
have the
doesn't taste
plate.
good.
Huh?
It doesn't even taste good.
No, man, it's not that. It's like they have the food. They have the food, right? They have the plate. And it's like for me, when I have the plate, it's like I have one thing and another, and there's like separation, right? Bro, they have like all these foods are all mixing together, and they're like throwing
You
shit on
don't like
top of
you don't
it.
like you touching each other,
Yeah,
right?
they're like throwing shit on top of it, and like I see this person, and they're like fucking 300 pounds, and they're acting like they haven't eaten in a year, and they're just
Yeah.
eating so much fucking food. I'm like, bro, this is disgusting.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like for example, if I watch like one of those, oh my god, those mukbang videos, those like 400, 500 pounders, yo, I'll genuinely throw up, man.
Yeah,
Like
it's
just the
fucked.
noise and seeing their mouth with all this food. Oh fuck, yo, that shit is disgusting. Like that shit, I don't know, bro. That shit messes me up. But I don't understand how. I don't know. I don't know how grown adults like they have enough life experience. Like I don't understand how they don't know like what they're doing now is gonna have X effect.
I
Like
agree.
they can't think like 1 week into the future,
Yeah.
and then they'll go home. Oh, I gained 13 pounds.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Pretty much looking for an excuse to
Yeah.
mess around. Okay.
If we
That's
had that, there wouldn't be an obesity epidemic. But alas, here we are.
See that
over
what?
here.
One more time.
Wait, if you had the answer, bro, there wouldn't be an obesity epidemic. But that's where we are right now. So that's why we all have jobs, which is great,
Yeah.
helping
We
you.
don't help like obese people.
I felt like a sense of that. Like this week, I've just like always just been hungry, like constantly. But like it's for obviously after a certain phase. But like I literally I can't stop eating. Like if that's why I've been just drinking this decaf thing. But like I literally just want to keep eating, keep eating, keep eating, and like you don't feel full ever,
Yeah, but
right?
you
Like
went to like one
I
extreme.
know,
So
I
it's
know, I
like
know.
your hormones are like,
But I understand perspective wise. Obviously, I'm not justifying it. It's fried either way. Like you gotta just catch yourself. Like I've already caught myself after like 4 days of being like, you know what, I'm relaxed. But like, yeah, it's fried. When your mind is and your brain is not, or your body is not connecting, your mind just keeps telling you eat food, eat food, eat food. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's a weird ending of the podcast, bro.
yeah.
Definitely the greatest ending ever. Hope you
Yeah,
guys
hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got jacked.
like, share the podcast with someone if you fucked with it.
Yeah,
Drop some questions if you guys have it. Send it to either one of us for podcast questions, and we will answer it on the next podcast.
that's it. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye. Stay juicy. Right, Manraj?
Yeah.
Affirmations, guys.
Affirmation. High five every morning.